All right, part two. Had to stretch my legs out anyway, but no, I ran out of space. No, but yeah, they plan this stuff well out or way in advance. They're like, especially like, what are the various groups? Bilderberg Group, World Economic Forum, fucking Trilateral Commission, stuff like that. I remember Alex Jones was talking about this shit like way back. United Nations, Agenda 21, Agenda 2030. Shit, even with COVID, they have fucking what was it called, Event 201, and now they got another thing called Cyber Polygon. It's another like training exercise where they're talking about like a terrorist attack, shutting down all their electronic systems, banking and everything. And I mean, they could just do that shit, bro, and blame it on whoever the fuck they want. I mean, do you understand how like useful of a weapon that is? Like, they could literally just cut off all digital devices and say, oh, it was a terrorist attack, if they just want to like submit society. I mean, I don't know, there might be like some genius fucking technology people that can like prove it's not, and so they might get caught doing it or something. I don't know. But either way, dude, they got like, this is what's planned. Like, America has basically been used internationally by that country in the Middle East, we've been drunk on a high standard of living, credit drunk, if you want to call it that, money drunk, I don't know what you want to call it. But those days are coming to an end because they've inflated the currency so much. And so I think it's going to be a reversal, and we're going to be the cheap labor market because we're going to have a low value dollar compared to other currencies, and they can come here and buy a lot more than they can in their own countries. I don't know. I mean, there might be a little bit more of a, dynamic at play there, but I think that might be something. But in the meantime, there's going to be a collapse, like a transition to that, which probably ain't gonna be pretty. And these motherfuckers know that. They're already cutting food stamps. Motherfuckers are already talking about, well, if I don't get my food stamps, I'm gonna go rob the Walmart, and bruh, like, I think they plan like, shit like this, and then it's gonna be chaos. And when chaos comes, especially in big cities, they're gonna be like, oh, we're gonna send in the troops, martial law, and then everybody's gonna be like, okay, we'll fucking comply and do what the fuck we're told. And there's probably a lot to that, honestly. But it's basically, they want to become kings, rulers. There was just a protest called the No Kings protest. I was just in fucking downtown Houston, like last weekend, and I just happened to run into it. And I was like, I don't agree with everything the liberals are talking about, but I think they had a point there, because I can see, these fucking moves being made to... Somebody just said it, like, Trump's building a fucking ballroom at the White House. Like, he demolished the fucking wing of the White House to build a fucking ballroom. And somebody said, like, you don't do multi-million-dollar renovations at a place like that if you don't plan on staying there long. Like, I don't know, maybe there's a point to that. But I just saw this other thing. I think it was in fucking England or something. There's like a big ballroom and all sitting there. Totally Hunger Games shit. It's just, I'm just gonna be a dickhead and hate, but like, that's such a corny thing. They're all just sitting there like, oh, just like smug, rich. Don't get me wrong, I love to be rich, but just looking at, like, that's like their social life. I don't know, it just seemed kind of corny. But either way, I mean, whatever. I don't know, there's some psychopath people, bro, and all they know is power and trying to show out to each other. It's like, they have so much fucking money, they're like ultra billionaires. They're like, oh, well, I hit $1 trillion last year, and it's like, oh, well, I will hit $1 trillion too, and I don't care whose life it affects. And I think of everybody else as just these fucking useless fucking peasants and shit. Like, I just think it's such a bastardized version of like what God intended for our species. I don't know, I can get into that. I don't really want to. Don't get me wrong, I think there is a bunch of useless people that are just almost parasitic, I think there's a sector of society that is, useful and trying to be productive. And, honestly, I think, I could be a dick. Should I go here? Yeah, I think it's been stupid that the government subsidized the proliferation of, like, the lower quality people in society. And now I think they're almost trying to, I don't know, but I hate to say it, but I think there's a small percentage of the population that's actually productive, and then a lot of other people that are kind of detrimental to that productivity. And honestly, if those people are just, kept from reproducing and they're not here the next generation, it's like then the productive people can actually have a chance at like kicking ass and, giving mankind a chance for like long-term survival, And but I don't know. I mean, there could be like so much more to this that I could go super deep on some shit. You want to hear my craziest conspiracy theory? Is that AI is essentially the beast of the Mark of the Beast system, and it's essentially a fucking, I don't know, cosmic fucking thing that maybe started on some other planet somewhere and has just been, conquering, and dude, why is there a cat bugging me right now? Do you agree with that hypothesis? This little kitten. Hey, if you want to come chill, I'll give you some of this pizza. You want to come hang out? Come hang out. I'm cool like that. Hey, if you want to come. Don't just bug me over there, though. That's creepy. It kind of freaked me out how you just appeared out of nowhere. I think he agrees with my fucking hypothesis here. But no. AI, I think, because if you look at Roswell, okay, a lot of people say aliens are fallen angels, demons, okay. Possibility, and a lot of them say they're psychic, and when people do DMT and shit, they fucking access that shit, and a lot of people say that's demonic shit. But apparently Roswell crash has something to do with them, the gray aliens, and I'm going deep as fuck, I know. And it is, I'm not trying, look, this is just a completely speculative fucking hypothesis. Kitty, come hang if you want to hang, if not, chill. You can hang out, it's not a big deal. You just gotta be cool. It's not all buggy and stuff. But kittens, man, it's trying to live their life on planet Earth, man, and all this drama. Kitty's like, I don't want to deal with all that. I feel you, Kitty. But anyway, my theory is AI is that beast, and the beast is interstellar, possibly, and possibly ancient. And it's possibly a giant system that is unnatural. See, I would say that the things that God created are natural. This is God's technology, the natural world, and then there's artificial technology with all this transhumanism agenda. And this is the shit fucking Peter Thiel is talking about. Somebody was talking about, like, bro, I'm not trying to be a dig. Somebody said he probably has AIDS and he's trying to like race the clock to like transfer his consciousness to a machine so he doesn't die. Swear to God, I didn't say that. Somebody else said that, bro. Okay, I might have said a little bit of that. But anyway, somebody said he probably has AIDS. And I was like, oh, that makes sense with the transhumanism. He's probably trying to make that happen before it's too late. That's what happens. But anyway, I think the natural world is God's technology. And then those motherfuckers are transhumanists. That's completely unnatural, which is not of God. It's the opposite of God. It's unnatural. It's an abomination. It's fucking Satan, And there goes Peter Thiel again with his fucking Antichrist fucking speech thing. But so yeah, the AI system could be the beast. It could be satanic. It's unnatural, and it's like, and they want to have the AI grid system, fucking Internet of Things, controlling everything. AI system that's learning everybody's behavior from all the various inputs that we have with our phones and everything. The Internet of Things, and then the algorithm can learn all of our behavior and tweak what it feeds us, so it tweaks our behavior and what it gets in feedback from us. And essentially it's a fucking it's a AI control system. The algorithm can learn and literally process it all at fucking once. They're building a system with that much computing power that it can process like everything, all the inputs of the whole fucking bulk of humanity all at once, and basically direct the herd, with the various outputs from it that it's feeding us, And a lot of people probably won't even notice because it'd be so subtle, and you don't see that on that level with the collective that the AI system sees. And it's gonna be like directing collective behavior, and it probably already is, dude, with social media. Like, we're being fed fucking propaganda left and right. It sees what we react to and shit. It's probably already like specifically like entraining people, if you want to call it that. And that's what's going to be on like a collective level. They will have various inputs with the so-called Internet of Things. I think that's what Elon's doing with Starlink, is having these fucking satellites everywhere so it can connect the Internet of Things with the fucking autonomous cars, logistics, fucking everything, dude. They want the shit all to be automated, controlled by an AI system. That who's gonna control that? These fucking a handful of people, and who knows what's gonna happen in their ranks. There's gonna be all types of infighting, and you know, right now it's controlled by this guy, then these guys are gonna take over from those guys, and it's gonna be switching hands, and they're gonna. It's just like the Roman Empire, you know. The whole empire is controlled whenever they started doing emperors instead of, you know, the consuls and splitting power. You know, empire just switched hands, and everybody they just fucking wrecked it all up. You know, the whole fucking global empire is run by an AI system, and that's switching hands. They just gonna press some buttons, ding, 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 and we think we should do this today, and whole thing's gonna fucking implode, bro. Like, it's just a really bad idea in my opinion. But I think literally it's like what Alex Jones said. I'm going deep on this shit, bro. Like, I'm telling you, anyway, Alex on fucking Joe Rogan's podcast, he said these motherfuckers like do DMT and then psychically communicate with these gray aliens or whatnot that they get orders from. And again, the fucking Roswell crash is where fucking they reverse engineer. I didn't even finish that part, did I? Kitty interrupted me. The Roswell crash is where they reverse engineered semiconductors from, which gave us the digital age, which led to the creation of this surveillance AI system. And then they're communicating with the fucking gray alien motherfucker psychically on DMT that crash landed that shit. And some people say that those motherfuckers aren't even real, like they're like like biological androids or some shit like that. They're saying they're probably fucking controlled by some hive mind AI, off-world AI system. That's like the theories I've heard about the gray aliens, and they're just like drones almost. And so that AI system could have intentionally sent one of those motherfuckers over here, crash land that shit to build the digital age, to build the surveillance system, which is an extension of its control as it's conquering the motherfucking galaxy / universe. And that could be the motherfucking beast in Revelation. And that could be just an overall unnatural, satanic, abomination type thing, because it's unnatural. We're natural. We vibe on intuition, God. We're connected with the fucking signal from God, higher, divine, source, energy, whatever. And, you know, the AI system will just like kind of be like a fucking wrench in the fucking machine of nature, of biology, you know, the greater organism of the universe, and, you know, try to kind of force us into unnatural, just ugly stuff, you know. And so that could be a complete abomination system. It could be the beast of, you know, Revelation, the mark of the beast type thing. See what I'm saying, bro? I'm telling you, it's a hypothesis. I'm not saying that's right. Dude, how'd I go from fucking America? I'm just trying to let y'all know, man. Some shit's going down, bro. I'm trying to let y'all know, dude. Is this the end times? I mean, maybe there's a lot to that. Just saying. There's a lot going on with that country in the Middle East that rejected Christ, and now they got some talk about some other Messiah. Is that gonna be Christ? I mean, I don't know, man. Y'all seem to throw that motherfucker on the bus. Excuse my language. That man. And now y'all talking about a different Messiah. Who's that different Messiah y'all talking about? That might be. It's not gonna be Christ, is it? If it's not Christ, what is it? Is it Antichrist? Peculiar. And then you got Trump that's big buds with a lot of them folks, and a lot of politicians going over there and you know, showing their allegiance and whatnot. So America seems like it's just a satellite. Sorry, we gotta let the people that. This is America. You hear the car just. I guess that's what people are doing in these days. That's what people worry about. Oh yeah, I got my muffler off and now it sounds awesome. That's like what have like 90. It's just what is this world even, bro? Am I one of those, what they call it, chosen, elect or something? Just because I understand and see this shit, like that's what a lot of people are trying to say sometimes. I don't know. I just see shit, bro. I'm not dumb. I'm not worried about my car muffler sound. It's like a Honda Civic. I literally saw a Honda Civic earlier. It wasn't even like tuned or nothing. Muffler off. It's just like the most brappy, shitty sound ever. I was like, what would you make your car look like? You're going like 10 miles an hour, just like, wah, like, oh my god, dude. What a just that's just a state of people too. That's another thing I don't really want to get into. Just a state of people, man. Just look at them. Just days of Noah type shit, bro. Like these people are degenerate fucking morons, man. I'm glad you reminded me. Now I could get to that point there. But yeah, people, fucking Americans especially, are just these degenerate fucking idiots. The culture, everything. Literally satanic symbolism in like pop culture now. It used to just be like the crazy heavy metal bands, and now it's fucking Katy Perry and shit. Like Dark Horse. I don't fuck. You know what? It's crazy. It's like that's the pop music. That's the shit little kids are listening to. It's fucking crazy. Like I think America, yeah, is like Is it Babylon the Great in the Bible? I don't know. Might be something like that. But either way, looks like it's affiliated with that country in the Middle East that is expecting some Messiah that I don't think is going to be Christ, which might be, and by definition, Antichrist, not Christ, Antichrist. And it seems like they have a big influence in America and American culture, Hollywood, music industry, and that's what most people are following. It's fucking crazy. So I'm just saying, there might be those with eyes to see, man. Pay attention. All right, with that being said, man, I think I made my point. My foot's getting tingly again, so that's my cue. I should probably end this video. I'm gonna leave it at that. God bless. I'm just putting the word out, man. Some shit y'all might want to be thinking about. So there you go. I mean, I could talk so much more about a lot of things. There's other people that talk about other shit, like fucking geomagnetic excursion, natural disaster, and that's why these motherfuckers that build bunkers and shit. I mean, there's so much to that, but whatever. That's all I gotta say for now. I go way deeper if y'all want me to, but I gotta get like, it's just all I want to say for now. So there you go. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that. God bless. Amen. I'll talk to you later. Much love. I don't know. I don't have any. I'll just wear my foot's tingly. I gotta go. I'm out. Peace.